last time you actually full-on sprinted, like 50 meters or like 100 meters? I know you sprint a lot in your videos, but I wonder when's the last time you full-on tried to...
Full-on sprinted?
Last time I did that, because I used to do hill sprints for my cardio, but then I got an injury doing it not too long ago.
Because I did one like last year, and I was like, I can sprint still? Of course I can still sprint.
It's tough.
And then when you do it, you're like, holy shit, this is fucked. And I pulled like 4 different muscles. I was like, I haven't done this in so long.
You got to stay conditioned. But apparently if you do sprints a lot, it keeps your mitochondria healthy. So that's good because it keeps you youthful, allegedly. So that high intensity interval training is really important, it turns out.
Until you injure yourself.
Sorry?
Until you injure yourself.
Well, then you have a challenge. When I was doing my sprints last, pre-injury, I have a neighborhood hill that I do them up. And there was a 16-year-old boy who came out of his house and he's watching me sprint. And he's like, I'll run with you. Like, hey man. He's like, hey, I'm on my way back down the hill. He's like, what you doing? I'm like, sprinting. He's like, where you from? I'm like, Australia. I'm like, He's like, I get to the bottom of the hill. I'm like, all right, well, I got to go back up. He goes, all right, I'll come with you. So I turn around. I'm fagging as hard as I could go. And he's just casually, just level with me the whole time.
He's like asking you questions. You're like,
that's exactly it. We get to the top. I'm like, and he's just nose breathing, totally fine. We go back down the hill together again. He's like, we get to the bottom. He's like, you want me to go 100%? Like, yeah, go on. We turn around, just straight up the hill, stand at the top waiting.
oh my damn.
Like, all right, young man, you've made your point.
I'm finding another hill. Fuck this street.
I can't believe he youth maxed you like that.
Maxed me like you never believe.
Damn.
How are you lads feeling in terms of youth? You're still on the good side of 30.
Well, you know, I mean, you always feel the decay.
Yes.
But are you feeling so happy? But you guys are on the other side of 30 now.
Yes.
You're halfway down?
I'm mid-30s now.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
And you're early
31,
30s,
yeah.
But are you starting to appreciate the process? Because this is what I've had. As much as
aging?
you start losing your youthful prowess, at the same time, there's a whole new side of life that kind of opens up.
Right.
Such as the joy of just sitting on an airplane for 15 hours without doing anything. Just... You kind of, I've found as you get older, you become much more able to just be at peace with yourself and the world.
Yeah, totally. I appreciate park benches a lot more, that's for sure.
Pub angel?
Park benches.
Oh, I see.
Pub angels.
Pub angels.
Are they all pub angels?
I think that's me 7 drinks in. I'm like, where's the pub angel? I need her.
It's like a Jimmy Barnes song.
Yes.
Pub angel!
It's like, what's that? Get 3 more beers? Okay.
I mean, I feel like we have the advantage of, you know, being in a life position where we've been able to experience a lot more than other people our age, especially during our 20s at least. So I feel like a lot of us have reached that stage maybe a lot faster than maybe other people have been able to reach that.
I mean, the main thing I feel is that drinking is so much more detrimental than it used to be.
Well,
Yes.
the pub angel is definitely not on your side now.
He's got the pub devil.
Having a big night out suddenly feels a lot worse now than it used to.
There's a meme on the internet, which is, it's the day after drinking your 20s, and it's a shot of some kid in a movie, and he's walking around college high-fiving everybody. The day after drinking in your 30s, it's a shot from The Hangover when they wake up and he's got no tooth. And he's kind of like this. And the day after drinking your 40s, and it's E.T. dying.
Well, it used to be, you know, if you had like an early start, it would be shit and you could do it. It's like, now I just don't think I can. I don't think I can like wake up and do things.
Right.
I think the biggest thing is like every time you partake in the act, it's almost like you have to like plan out.
But
Like,
you have to vibe everyone else out too,
Yes.
I've realized now. Where
Vibe everyone else out?
Well, it used to be like if you would go drinking with people, it would be like, we're just fucking going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's like, how many drinks is tonight? What are you looking for tonight?
Yeah.
This evening? Do you
That's
not feel this way?
interesting.
Well, I mean, how often do you go drinking? now,
Lady
would you
Beard
say?
does not participate that much in the old 1, 2,
Alcohol.
3
Yes.
down
Well,
the
I
garden
honestly
hatch.
think it would hold you back.
Yeah.
I think you have more than enough energy to
Well, yes.
participate
Thank you. That's
in
very
it.
nice.
For me, it's
You're going against your Aussie bloodline by not doing that.
I know. When I was younger, I made a kind of an identity out of the fact that I was the only one who could drive. And I quite enjoyed that identity because no one could have fun if I wasn't there, you see.
Right.
So I was like, haha, power.
Yeah.
You were the pub angel.
I was the pub angel.
You were the pub angel.
I was.
You were the pub
I
angel.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting because you see everyone else start to slowly lose control of themselves. And you kind of watch the process and you learn a lot about your friends doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really do.
That's true.
It brings out the true side of someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? Tomo comes out of the bathroom with no pants on, and you're like, well, we know what it takes to get to this point now.
I didn't know you were like that, Tomo. Damn.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I remember you told us this last time, and I feel bad that I didn't remember. I apologize.
You know,
I mean, because you look like someone who can slam back like 10 beers, no problem.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You
That
give
makes
off
sense.
that energy, I feel.
I think to
Yeah.
survive DDT, I just assumed
Yeah.
alcoholism was a
Yeah,
prerequisite of surviving that.
I do appreciate the fact that you feel that way, though. I'm an Australian bloodline. Will be proud.
I'm
which is
saying
good.
you
Yes.
look like you would be so much fun to drink with.
Bless you, that's very kind.
Yeah.
Well, we could go drinking, and you can drink.
I think we did do this.
Yes.
Yeah, we did do this.
We
Yeah,
did
last
do
time you were on the
this.
show.
Yeah.
And it was, I would thought like you were drunker than me the entire time, quite frankly.
It's like, wait, you've had no drinks?
Yeah, I needed to drink to catch up
Yeah.
to your level.
That's just genuinely how I am. It's a man with no debit card who seems like he's been drinking.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
convenient not having a debit card because no
Yeah.
one can stick you with the bill.
Oh,
That's true. I guess you try and you have the bank card. The one time where that system comes in handy for you because you can still get cash.
Yeah, that's right.
damn.
In Japan separates debit cards and cash cards. Cash card being the card that you get that allows you to withdraw money, because with your debit card you cannot do so unless you are with some of the banks that now have realized that perhaps the system might have been outdated.
Well,
You
what
have
did
a
you?
beautiful voice. Did you just hear that? That was
well-
a perfect narrator kind of
thank
and make
you.
an
Okay.
announcement on
Well,
the
he is
JL
a
line.
voice
He's a
actor.
voice actor.
He certainly is. He's
Yes.
a voice director.
Well,
Yes.
I don't have anything close to your credits and your
No, but
lineage of.
I don't have this beautiful sunshine voice.
Wow.
Yeah, but he
That's
wasn't in
wrong.
Barcana. So.
I wasn't in Bacchanal, I wasn't in Black Butler.
That's true.
I wasn't in all of these
was in those
amazing
things.
shows. I still can't get over that.
Yeah, man. It was my old life.
Yeah.
It was good.
Old
Damn.
life.
You've
now
lived
new one.
15 lives in the time
Seems
that I've
that way
taken
a
to
long
live
time.
half of one.
I don't know, man. You've done some things.
no.
You're doing pretty fine. From what you're doing pretty fine from what I can
I
tell.
play video games. No.
In your pre-30 life, I think you've done plenty,
no,
my
I-
friend.
I
think
appreciate
you're doing
that.
fine.
Do you play much video games?
Here's what happened. When I was young, I played a lot of video games. And then I kind of got into that kind of year 10, year 11 period when I started taking life a bit more seriously.
Right.
And so then I didn't for a long time. And then the point came when I was working. Where I always kind of said to myself, I'll sort life out and then I'll play some video games.
Right.
Yeah.
The point came back 2017 or something, and I went, I am working so hard. I'm getting a freaking PlayStation. So I got a PlayStation, then I started playing the video games again.
Oh,
right.
nice.
And then I kind of feel like, at least for the time being, I've had my fill.
yeah.
I went through the 2 Lord of the Rings games, Shadow of Mordor,
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
and then
right.
Shadow of War. And I stopped halfway through Shadow of War because it was getting too scary. So,
You're not a
another
horror
thing
movie
You're a
fan?
man that's easily.
there's another thing that happens as you get older.
Yes.
The idea of dark caves with goblins popping out of them is less appealing than it was
I
when you
suppose,
were a
yeah.
younger man.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
once you're in real life, frankly, real life provides enough terrors. So you don't need more terror in the form of
Look,
fiction.
look,
Do you know what I'm saying?
There's
Yes,
still
for sure.
nothing more scary than having to file your taxes. It is
Right.
So,
No.
it is by far
Right.
the most. If there was
Yes.
a game that could capture that energy
Yes.
of having to send that form off and be
bro.
like, oh God.
Yes.
Yeah, but when you receive a letter from them,
And yeah.
you're standing there opening it, you're like, no,
It's
no,
all
no,
okay.
no. Yeah, man. Adulthood.
Yes.
That's a real horror story.
So no more video games, no Netflix. What
I'm open to
does
the video games. I'm open to the video games.
Open to
but I
video
kind of I
games.
just put it down for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
while,
yeah.
and I haven't been back for a while.
what have you been doing in your downtime recently then?
Well, I've discovered the joy of just sitting. I'm enjoying a good
This sounds like
I
a
joined-
phenomenal book. The joy of sitting.
the joy of sitting.
It's a self-help book.
I worry not about hernias. I worry not about distractions.
you just-
I worry about finding a place to put my
That's
tissue.
a raw dog life.
now I was thinking, so do you just finish all your work or all your concerts, you come home and you just power down. You just
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much. I consume quite a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, me too,
I don't
me
consume
too.
it that actively though. It's a lot of
Yes.
time I'll put it on and have it there.
Yeah,
whilst
yeah,
I sit and reflect.
Me too.
Yes.
That's we all are doing that.
Unless
Yeah.
I specifically am trying to learn something,
No,
in
no,
which
no.
case I'll lock in.
I will never lock in.
You don't like to lock in?
No, I should. I
Bit
should.
anti-locker.
Anti-locker.
I try to lock in, but I feel like I'm distracting myself with too many things. I'm like,
Fair enough.
but I try to watch things.
Yeah, it's good. It's good having a watch. I watch your content. I enjoy your
thank
content
you.
very
Oh,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
I,
Thank you.
I watch yours when I go.
Nicey, thank you.
You've been crushing it on TikTok.
Yes.
I've seen it.
Yeah, you
yes.
have.
You doing the tickers-tockers? Have a little look us.
I've only recently, tried to learn more about it because I kind of wanted to stay the fuck away from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yours popped up right away, and I was like, oh, it knows me already.
Thank you.
It
man.
served me what I want to see immediately.
Thank you, man.
And it was cool
Hey.
seeing
Yes.
how the love you were getting in the. I check the comments, and I'm
Thank
glad
you,
they all love you.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you. It's very kind
Yeah,
of you.
it's
It's turned
nice
out
to
that's
see.
where the fan base went. Have you noticed this? The fan base moves around the
Well,
platforms.
Well-
YouTube has changed quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's been. I think it's also amazing for what you do.
Bless you,
Yeah.
thank you.
And I think
Turns out it's very helpful
your
for that.
energy lends itself really well.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
getting people and being like, oh, I'm here, and they're like, oh, it's Ladybeard.
Let me say a thing because I can see Shiori looking at me. Hey, if you go onto TikTok, you could go find my group Babybeard at babybeard_Japan. Our new single is called Macho, and you can record yourself doing a macho dance with the hashtag, if you still use those, of Macho Dance Challenge. Tag us so we can see it, please. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
We don't. Well, none of us
yeah.
use TikTok, so
Yeah.
we
Okay.
just we don't know if hashtags work.
Hashtags a thing of the past. Are they done now?
I assume so.
I think so.
There's
kind
been
of.
there's been reports of
They're
how
always
some
forced.
platforms hashtags are really effective, and then there are others where it's just it's pretty much
I
useless.
think it's
now.
all hocus pocus. People are trying to, find a new
yeah,
way.
SEO
Yeah,
optimization
it's always
and
changing.
stuff. But
I don't know,
There's
it
the
might.
same
Yeah.
people that'll make fun of people who are spiritual, and then they'll be like, if I put 4 spaces before I put the title, it might improve. Bro, you're as deranged as anyone else.
That was awesome. What's happened to YouTube is so because I remember last time I was here, there was no singing allowed because the algorithm will get you. So
Oh, the whole copyright shit.
yeah. So what's going on with YouTube? Tell me about the current
YouTube, they
situation.
love shorts, obviously,
Yes,
and
of
recently
course.
there was a change where they stopped counting people who had ad blockers,
What's what?
an ad blocker on their browser, so there's no ads.
Yes.
so
So
the
YouTube
views
wouldn't count them.
The
I
views
have a
stop
conversation I
counting.
want to have about YouTube ads.
Yeah.
Yep.
Please do.
So, can we really not find a better way to do YouTube ads than just jamming them in the middle of a sentence, just anywhere? I'm getting so upset. So listen, I completely understand the need for advertising in media
Yeah.
Yes.
because we're all in the biz, so we all understand you got to keep the lights on. However, can we not find a better way than just there it is? The other day I was watching a video and they had the sponsorship read that's scripted in the video.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally happy to watch. But then the sponsorship read was interrupted by an ad. It was an ad within an ad. It was like the film Inception. I was sat there going, what, there's an ad in my ad now. I got to get past this ad to get back to the first ad. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty ridiculous.
Yes.
It's just, I got no problem with the ads, but can we just get it better organized? Says the man with no debit card.
Was it reminding you who's like, Ladybeard, you need to get a debit card?
It's like, why am I getting all these bank ads?
These personalized ads have gotten boringly good.
Are you a foreigner in Japan who needs a debit card?
I have gotten ads that have been foreigners targeted in Japan. There was one that was like,
Really?
are you a foreigner in Japan who misses American candles? I was like, very close. Very close.
Mrs. American Candles.
Yeah,
That's extremely specific.
I was like, you really threw there. And I'm sure you got some people.
Yeah.
And I was probably very close to being your demo, but you missed me. But they look nice, the candles. Good for him. I did not click though. I did not want to tell him that he won.
I have YouTube Premium now, so I don't see any ads.
Oh, really?
YouTube
Yeah.
Premium is probably, out of all of the subscription services, I think it's the best one because
Yeah,
I watch
right, really?
so much YouTube. You get no ads. You can download them on your phone so that when you go on the airplane, you can queue up a bunch of podcasts, no ads.
Yeah.